Biography of Stephen Hawking. Chapter 1. Early Life and Education. Stephen William Hawking was born on January 8th, 1942 in Oxford, England. His parents, Frank and Isabel, were highly intelligent. Frank was a medical researcher, and Isabel had a background in philosophy. Stephen grew up in a home filled with books and curiosity. From an early age, he showed a love for science and puzzles, even though he was shy and reserved. Stephen attended St. Albans School, where he began excelling in subjects like mathematics. However, he was not a typical student. He often found traditional schooling dull. At 17, he won a scholarship to the University of Oxford to study physics. There, he struggled with academics at first, but his passion for the subject soon helped him thrive. At Oxford, Stephen studied cosmology, which is the study of the universe. Despite struggling with the rigid education system, he earned his undergraduate degree with honours. After Oxford, Stephen pursued a PhD in theoretical physics at the University of Cambridge. He was determined to understand the secrets of the universe. However, during his time at Cambridge, Stephen's life would take a dramatic turn. At the age of 21, he was diagnosed with ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a disease that would gradually paralyze him. Despite the diagnosis, Stephen remained optimistic and continued to pursue his studies with incredible determination. Chapter 2. The ALS Diagnosis. In 1963, Stephen Hawking was told that he had ALS, a disease that causes the nerve cells controlling muscles to stop working. The doctors gave him just 2 years to live. At first, Stephen was devastated. He struggled with the fact that he would lose control of his body. However, his spirit remained unbroken. Instead of focusing on his illness, Stephen turned to his work. His passion for understanding the universe was stronger than ever. He began to develop a fascination with black holes, a mysterious phenomenon in space. His determination to study physics never wavered, even as his body slowly became weaker. During this difficult time, Stephen's family and friends were incredibly supportive. His first wife, Jane, played a key role in his life, helping him manage his physical challenges. Together, they had 3 children, and the family became Stephen's greatest source of strength and motivation. Despite his illness, Stephen continued his studies at Cambridge. With the help of specialized equipment, he could communicate and continue his research. His ability to overcome adversity and focus on his work made him a remarkable figure, inspiring millions of people around the world. Chapter 3. The Breakthrough in Cosmology. Stephen Hawking's most famous work revolves around black holes. He proposed the theory that black holes are not entirely black, but emit radiation. This theory, known as Hawking radiation, revolutionized the understanding of black holes and changed the course of modern physics. Hawking's work combined the theories of general relativity and quantum mechanics, 2 fields that had previously been considered separate. His research suggested that black holes could eventually shrink and disappear. This groundbreaking idea was both profound and controversial, as it challenged many existing beliefs in physics. As Stephen's ideas gained attention, he became a well-known figure in the scientific community. His ability to work through his disability and contribute to some of the most complex theories in physics made him a source of inspiration. His work on black holes earned him worldwide recognition. Despite the challenges of ALS, Stephen continued to push forward in his research. He published many papers and gave lectures on his theories. His contributions to the understanding of the universe were groundbreaking and cemented his place as one of the greatest scientists of his generation. Chapter 4: Life as a Public Figure. As Stephen's scientific work gained fame, so did his public persona. He became a popular figure in both the scientific community and popular culture. In 1988, he published A Brief History of Time, a book that explained complex scientific concepts in a way that was accessible to the general public. The book became an international bestseller and brought Stephen widespread recognition. It was praised for its clarity and ability to make science interesting. People around the world admired Stephen not only for his intellectual brilliance, but also for his courage in the face of a devastating illness. Stephen made numerous public appearances, including lectures and interviews. His distinct voice, which was created through a computer synthesizer after he lost the ability to speak, became his trademark. Despite his physical limitations, Stephen's mind remained sharp, and he continued to inspire people with his message of hope and perseverance. Stephen was not just a scientist, but also an advocate for people with disabilities. He worked to raise awareness about ALS and other diseases, and he used his platform to promote scientific literacy. His public life was as impactful as his scientific contributions, and he became a symbol of resilience. Chapter 5: Marriage and Family Life. In 1965, Stephen married Jane Wilde, a language student he had met while at Cambridge. Their marriage was a partnership built on love and mutual respect. Jane played a crucial role in Stephen's life, not only as his wife, but also as a caregiver. They had 3 children: Robert, Lucy, and Tim. Stephen's illness made their life together challenging, but Jane was determined to support him. They adjusted to the changing circumstances, with Jane taking on more responsibilities as Stephen's health declined. Despite the struggles, their bond remained strong, and they continued to support each other. In 1990, however, Stephen and Jane decided to separate after 25 years of marriage. The demands of Stephen's illness and his growing fame had placed significant strain on their relationship. Though they parted ways, they remained friends and continued to co-parent their children. Stephen later married his nurse, Elaine Mason, in '95. This second marriage was more private, and although it lasted for 11 years, it too eventually ended in divorce. Despite his personal challenges, Stephen remained dedicated to his work and family, always striving to be the best father and scientist he could be. Chapter 6: The Hawking Radiation Theory. One of Stephen Hawking's most significant contributions to science was his theory of Hawking radiation. This concept suggested that black holes are not completely black, as previously thought, but emit radiation due to quantum effects near their event horizon. This radiation could eventually cause black holes to shrink and disappear. Hawking's theory was groundbreaking because it combined the principles of general relativity, which describes the force of gravity, with quantum mechanics, which governs the behavior of particles at the smallest scales. By doing so, he bridged 2 fields of physics that had long been seen as incompatible. The implications of his theory were far-reaching. It meant that black holes, which were once considered permanent features of the universe, could eventually evaporate. This discovery forced scientists to rethink their understanding of the universe's evolution and the nature of space and time. Hawking's radiation theory sparked debates and discussions in the scientific community. While it was initially met with skepticism, it has since become an important part of modern physics. Stephen's ability to challenge established ideas and propose new, revolutionary theories cemented his status as a pioneer in the field. Chapter 7: Later Years and Health Struggles. As Stephen's health continued to decline, he faced increasing physical challenges. By the 2000s, he had lost the ability to walk and talk. He relied on a wheelchair for mobility and communicated using a computer system that allowed him to type messages through the movement of his cheek muscle. Despite these challenges, Stephen remained active in his scientific work. He continued to publish papers, give lectures, and engage with the scientific community. His determination to contribute to the field of cosmology was unwavering, even as his physical condition worsened. In the later years of his life, Stephen's fame continued to grow, and he received numerous honors, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He also became a prominent advocate for science and technology, warning of the dangers of artificial intelligence and the need to address climate change. Though he faced immense challenges, Stephen's ability to continue working and inspiring others was a testament to his incredible resilience. He showed the world that even in the face of a debilitating disease, the human spirit can triumph. Chapter 8: Contributions to Theoretical Physics. Stephen Hawking made numerous contributions to the field of theoretical physics. His work on the nature of black holes, the Big Bang Theory, and the origins of the universe challenged traditional thinking and opened up new avenues for research. He was not afraid to ask difficult questions and challenge the status quo. One of his key ideas was the notion that the universe has no boundaries. He argued that the universe could have originated from a singularity, a point of infinite density, and expanded into what we see today. This idea became part of the widely accepted theory of the Big Bang. Hawking's work also focused on the concept of time and space. He proposed that time had no beginning or end, and that the laws of physics were the same everywhere in the universe. His theories helped to advance the study of cosmology and set the stage for future breakthroughs. Stephen's contributions were not just theoretical, but practical as well. His work with black holes led to the development of new mathematical models and computational methods, which have had a lasting impact on both science and technology. Chapter 9: The Legacy of Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking's legacy is far-reaching. His work revolutionized our understanding of the universe, and he remains one of the most influential physicists in history. His contributions to cosmology, especially his theories on black holes and the origins of the universe, have had a profound impact on both science and philosophy. Beyond his scientific achievements, Stephen became a symbol of resilience and hope. His ability to overcome the physical limitations of ALS while making groundbreaking contributions to science inspired millions of people. He demonstrated that the human mind can achieve incredible things, even in the face of adversity. Stephen also dedicated much of his life to public service, advocating for science, education, and human rights. He used his platform to raise awareness about global challenges, including climate change, and to encourage the pursuit of knowledge and truth. His legacy as a scientist, educator, and advocate for progress, will continue to inspire future generations. Stephen's death on March 14th, 2018, was a great loss to the world. However, his work lives on, and his influence on the field of cosmology and beyond will never be forgotten. He will always be remembered as a giant of science and an extraordinary human being. Chapter 10. Final Thoughts. Stephen Hawking's life was one of extraordinary achievement. Despite being diagnosed with a life-threatening illness at a young age, he managed to change the course of science and leave an indelible mark on the world. His theories about the universe and black holes continue to shape scientific thinking today. In his later years, Stephen became a symbol of human perseverance and intellect. He showed the world that no matter what physical challenges one faces, the mind has no limits. His passion for knowledge, his love for science, and his dedication to the pursuit of truth are qualities that will inspire generations to come. Stephen's story is one of hope, determination, and discovery. He achieved things that many thought were impossible, and he did so with grace and humor. His contributions to science, his advocacy for the human spirit, and his personal resilience will always be remembered. Stephen Hawking's life reminds us all that the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be discovered. And while our time in the world may be limited, the impact we can have on others can last forever.